Everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to Ready Set Pan. Today, so exciting, I am introducing This is Pantasy Round 3. As you guys know, this is the third year of This is Pantasy, and I joined into it last year, and late last year, a couple months late on that one. Last year I did round 1 of the project, and this year I opted just to jump right into round 3, because round 3 actually combines round 1 and 2. The prompts were put to a vote in the Fantastic Ladies group, and therefore we have our new round. Again, still our wonderful creator. Of course, this project was originally created by Ali, so Wonder in Ali Land for the Fantastic Ladies. And again, this is round 3. We do have a very exciting year-long project with it, starting on October 11th and then running for a full year. So I get to do the full year this time. If you haven't caught my finale from last year, I do recommend that you guys check it out. I am very pleased with how it went because I did get to do all of the prompts, and with all of them, I was either meeting goals or finishing items. I did finish 6 items throughout This is Pantasy last year. Quick recap: the Tom Ford mini red lipstick, a Grown Alchemist sample toner, a L'Oreal mascara, a Life brand foot mask, the Dose of Colors concealer, and finally the Maybelline lip crayon in the shade Berry. So all of those were finished in the project, and of course I did meet a bunch of usage goals as well. So I want to do the same thing with this project this year. Again, hit all the prompts, have a combination of usage goals as well as finishing things up goals, so I can play with my collection but also move things out. Of course, you guys know how this project works, but I do have a wheel. We have a whole bunch of different prompts. All of those prompts are associated with a mythical creature, and based on that mythical creature, you have a description of what you're going to be working on, so what kind of project. So we're going to start off by rolling in the 5 items. So we got the wheel here, so big thank you to the Tiny Decisions app to help navigate through the first round of prompts. So again, like I mentioned, I am going to be working on 5, and then as I finish each prompt, meet my goal, finish the item, etc., I will roll in a replacement and hopefully make my way through the entire wheel again like we did last time. All right, so we have our 5 prompts. So we are going to start us off with the dragon. The dragon, of course, this is the big challenging beast that every hero tries to slay because it is a massive feat of strength and is kind of that typical test for a lot of our heroes. One of the challenges that I have with my lip products especially is lipsticks. As you guys saw last year, that Tom Ford red, because it was a red, to be fair, but that mini lipstick took me about 7 months to do. So it took a very long time, both in this project and my uses beforehand. So I am going to graduate, I might hate this, to a full-sized lipstick. And it is the only lip color I am wearing today. This is the Ilia lipstick in the Color Block Lipstick Rosette shade color, as you can see. It's a nice, neutral, everyday kind of color, and that is the product right there. So lots of it in here, hence why it's kind of a dragon. My intention with this lipstick is I do want to take it to work, right? To have it as an option just to throw on quickly. This does leave some moisture to the lips, so it feels nice, but it doesn't slide everywhere. It's not getting all over my teeth. It's quite comfortable. It's fairly long lasting. I did have this rolled into a project for 20 uses earlier this particular year, so I do know I like it. But because this is a dragon prompt, we'll see, guys. What do you think? Can I finish this? I have a whole year. I've got a lot of time. So it's much more wearable, easy to throw on than that red was. So I want to finish this lipstick. The second item I rolled in was the werewolf. And the werewolf is, of course, associated with a celestial themed item. As you guys know, I have an eyeshadow usage project pan where I randomize an eyeshadow from my collection, use it 10 times, then roll that eyeshadow out. So anytime I use eyeshadows in projects, I go for that same kind of theory, right? 10 uses. And I'm going to go with the Lunar Beauty. This is the Nude Prism color palette. I have not used it. It came to me in a boxy charm. It is gorgeous. Right, we've got some raising. We've got some texture. Like, this is a beautiful palette. This is the color story. Oh, wait, I have used it. Yes, I remember using Expose. So never mind. I have used it before. But this is what the palette looks like. So again, very neutral, everyday, work appropriate. The goal is going to be to get 10 uses, and that can be with anything. So that is 10 holistic looks from this palette. It's a gorgeous palette. I'm excited to play with it. It very much does remind me of my Dominique Cosmetics Transitions palette, although this one does have this gorgeous, sparkly, shimmery, glittery, all that good stuff. So it's not all matte like that palette is, but again, it is that neutral, everyday kind of palette. So I want to play with this, make sure I like it, make sure I want to keep it in my collection, because that is still one of my goals that I'm working towards, is because I've gotten so many palettes from BoxyCharm, what is going to work for me? What do I like? What is easy to work with? What goes with my makeup preferences? So we're going to play with this one. And that's going to help me decide if I want to keep this palette or not. Again, first impressions, probably yes, but we've got 10 uses to play with this, and that's going to fulfill the prompt of the werewolf. Next up is the Pixie. Now, just to be clear on the Pixie, it was in round 1 and round 2. Round 1 was a nature-themed item. Round 2 was product from your largest collection. And that's the form of the Pixie that we have in round 3. So, your largest collection. Again, one of my big goals that I'm working through are my body moisturization products. So, I have decided to roll in a small item because it is a Pixie after all. Another one of these guys. This is the Body Shop, their body butter. This is the 96-hour nourishing moisture for dry skin in the scent Moringa. So this is, of course, is a floral, which is not my normal. I have not used it before, so it looks like that. So based on my experience using 2 of these similar types of items, again in different scents throughout other projects, this is going to take me 3 or 4 body applications to go through. So it should be pretty easy to get through because, again, Pixie-sized item after all. But I do want to make more of a dent because SAS is coming. It's coming, so I'm going to be buying more stuff. So next up is the unicorn, which is very funny because the unicorn is also one. I think the unicorn actually was the very first item I rolled in the last round in This Is Pantasy. The unicorn, of course, is an untouched item in your collection, something you haven't tried before. So I have a little sample size of some skincare here. This is the Sunday Riley C.E.O. What is that? 15% vitamin C brightening serum. So I have a few vitamin C serums in my collection. We might as well start getting some of these knocked out. And it is a smaller size. And as I talked about in my Skin is In project, another Fantastic Ladies collaboration, I don't think I'm going to get through any more full-size serums this year because it is beginning of October. I mean, I could maybe, but I think I'm going to put the focus on using up some of the small stuff and whittle that down a little bit and then get back to full size in January. So this is going to help with that goal. We have 8 milliliters of product in here. And for me, vitamin C is more of a day serum. So goal, of course, with this is also to get it finished off because skincare, you don't want to just go halfway on your skincare. And then you guys, you're either going to love this next one or you're going to hate it. The next and final item that we are rolling in for the intro of This Is Pantasy Round 3 is the Cyclops. The Cyclops is a single eyeshadow in your collection. This is the only prompt that I did not finish last year. I mean, technically, I could argue that I met my goal because the goal was just to make as much progress as possible, which I did. I wear this eyeshadow every day as my brow bone and inner corner highlight, including today. Because you guys, it's back. You saw me work on this the whole project last year. This is my Covergirl single eyeshadow in Champagne. All right. So this is where I'm at this point. So obviously a ton of that pan is exposed. You can see I'm wearing down. We've got a bit of a slant in there. but there is still so much product left. Oh my goodness. This is going to be in, I am sure, for the entire project. But you know what? That is okay, right? I'm going to keep making progress officially. Officially, the goal is going to be to finish it this year. Can I do it? I have no idea. Maybe not. Maybe there is too much eyeshadow for what I use it for. This I will not count uses on because I do literally use this for sure every day, sometimes reapplying up to 2-3 times a day. So, and it's such a small amount, so I don't count uses. I just use it. And of course, every month you will see the progress pictures. But this guy is back, so hopefully we can get this finished off. All right, we're going to kick this project off right. We're going to start off with some goals for the next update, or the first update in this project. Again, this is a project that is updated monthly, so you get that nice consistent check-in. Obviously, I want to work on everything, but I do want to finish or meet my goal on 2 items. And of course, they might be the obvious items. They are going to be the body butter, and again, I just say 3 to 4 uses, and then this 8 milliliter size of morning serum. So these 2 are the ones I'm going to work on because I do still have an eyeshadow palette. The finale for Graveyard Project Pan is coming up. I still need to meet a usage goal in there. And then, of course, I do have my updated every monthly eyeshadow usage. So I do want to get a good dent on the Lunar Beauty. And because I use my palettes holistically, again, using the whole palette as much as possible for one singular look, right? I'm not spreading out my palettes and using this from this and just kind of pulling shades and then making a look that way. That's just too overwhelming for me. Not as easy, convenient. So that's why that one's not a goal for those of you who are new to my channel. And again, if you are, thank you for joining. But that is where we're going to wrap up today's This is Pantasy intro. Again, let's see if we're able to make such good progress as I did last year. So I'm super excited about that. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments below. And I look forward to seeing you guys in 1 month to see how my progress is for these 5 items. I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.